Hey, what's up, Baba Yagas? That means boogeyman in Russian. Yeah, that's right. I'm getting bilingual. That means I have two tongues. That's right. I don't mean to brag about it, but whatever.
Still a hard time pronouncing words, though, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
And yeah, the two tongues do not actually help.
No, it actually gets in gets in the way a little bit.
It's a common misconception.
It really is. It really is. But hey, we are back for the second episode of this week, and we hope that you enjoyed the last episode. And we're back for some more fun. So strap in, grab your drink. And so last episode,
Yeah.
I kind of opened up with a little bit of a John Wick thing. But so I do have a question.
Yeah.
What would you guys do if your car was stolen and your dog was killed in front of you?
But I
Not
know,
all at once.
well, the thing is, am I constrained by my abilities? My current abilities? Because then it's not going to be
so.
very much.
Yeah,
Like,
okay. All
I'm
right, fair
going to
enough.
maybe write a
I'll
strongly
show you what we'll
worded
do. I'll show you what we do.
letter.
Cheers.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I would cheer to that.
Yeah.
No, he had a good life. Cheers.
Oh, sure.
Oh, okay, yes.
You're like,
Time to dig another hole out back.
how
Don't
many
worry
graves?
about
Okay.
don't worry
All
about
right,
it.
fair
my
enough.
I don't ask you a bunch of questions about your life.
Fair enough.
The less you know,
Yeah.
the less likely you're to appear in trial with me.
Yeah. Yeah. Plausible deniability.
Exactly.
Don't worry about it. Oh my goodness! You know, I was over from last episode to this episode. I was kind of thinking to myself, what really irritates me, and you know what really irritates me?
What? Oh,
Which it's very silly.
okay.
Making America great again.
Oh, for the love of Pete!
Are you trying to?
He is trying to start.
Now
something.
you're instigating.
Yeah, he is.
You're an instigator.
Much like you were last episode.
That is nonsense, and I have truth on my side.
You have
put
truth
that-
on your
yeah,
side.
that's-
Yeah. You know what really irritates me is when I'm in a group chat.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah,
that all
yeah.
on its own.
Exactly, because but when my chats don't show up blue, they show up green because some punk has an Android or
Oh, you're one of those annoying iPhone people.
No. I'm freedom of choice. Choose Apple because it's
Why
right.
would you choose garbage over something that's far superior?
Because
I guess that's
first
the real
of all,
question.
garbage.
You
Are you serious?
You don't even like
Garbage?
technology.
First of all,
So that
that's
speaks
true.
louder right there that you choose Apple. The guy who hates technology and prefers
it's-
newspapers
yeah,
chooses Apple.
I choose Apple because it is very
Because-
nice and easy to use. And number two,
Easy to use
I don't get
for
viruses
who?
like you guys
Neither
do.
does Android.
Yes, they do.
No, they do not.
Oh, is it just Windows? Are you throwing Bill Gates? Mr. Bill Gates, you're throwing him under the bus because he gets viruses all the time?
Listen here.
Your phone explodes, Samsung.
I have to read a statement.
Yeah.
Was his name on a list?
Bill
recently?
Gates. Hold on, I have to read a statement.
He does make lists a lot.
Bill Gates is a great American.
Yeah.
And he makes great technology
Sure.
that we all know and love.
Oh, okay. Bill
This-
Gates is also on
this
Espion's
ends
plane. Whatever.
the-
Oh my goodness.
This ends the announcement. Thank you.
We don't need to get into that.
Oh gosh, yes, please.
No one wants to talk about Epstein's flight list, like
Who's on the
Not
list? Anyone
particularly.
important?
like Clinton or Trump or
No,
Did I see
Trump wasn't on the list. Either.
Did I see
He was.
hockey
His name was
on
on there. But
yes, he rolled on.
Oh,
it's probably handicap accessible.
jeez.
I mean, when you have that much money, yeah, your plane's handicap accessible. So
Gosh.
Why are we talking
This is
about
terrible.
Epstein?
I don't know. John brought him up.
No. I said he made it on some list. I wasn't being specific.
That is true. John, did you see how John instigated that one?
Yeah, he did.
He knew you would bite,
yeah.
like the
Well, one of
Apple
us.
user you are.
Oh,
And
okay.
so he
Easy
went.
there, Android.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're an iPhone user as well.
Yes, but I'm not like an outspoken one like some people.
No. I'm not. Hey, I'm just saying.
You can't
I'm just saying.
go on and say, I don't understand how stupid people would use stupid
I'm just saying,
technology,
no.
but I'm a non, I don't
I'm
have
just
a
saying,
dog in the fight.
I'm just
here.
saying. I believe in freedom of choice. Choose correctly, Apple, so that my texts show up all blue. Okay.
That is
Green is an ugly color. Can I?
You're an ugly color.
Oh, but yes.
What? Are we getting? Are we talking skin color?
Stop it. Stop it. I agree with you. Green is an ugly color. Yes,
Thank you.
Especially when it's green and white.
I'm gonna start texting you all the time now.
Ugh.
I'm gonna
You
create
just
random
walk.
group texts with random people in my contacts list just to annoy you. And them too, apparently.
okay, yeah.
I'm gonna annoy everybody. I'm gonna become public enemy number 1 to the world.
Easy, Depp.
Sorry.
No, he was in the movie Public Enemy.
Oh, nice call. I thought it was because of his case against
followed
Amber Heard. So.
No, Amber Heard is Public Enemy number 1.
Why in the world?
Everybody loved Johnny Depp in that.
Thanks, John, for thinking that I was apparently.
No, because you won. That's what I'm saying.
Wow. Thank you.
I do love the now that we brought up Heard and Depp.
How in the world we're going off the rails?
Oh, absolutely. I do love the meme where the little clip where she goes, he had a jar of cocaine, and it cuts to Pirates of the Caribbean, and he picks up a jar and he goes, found it!
Maybe I am a little bit more similar to Depp than I thought.
Nah, it's so 2022. Let's move on.
You pick up jars of cocaine?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I find them on the street all the time. It's a very
your-
affluent neighborhood of ours.
Yeah. You
That
guys
is
don't
the-
get in trouble.
That's the drug of the affluent.
I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean
It
tonight.
is,
Yeah,
yes.
so-
It's like alcohol and cocaine.
It's like instead of saying "Where's the rum?" Where's the cocaine?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
How they change that up there. Yeah.
Why is the cocaine always gone?
Oh my goodness.
Wine and the Pirates of the Caribbean 5.
So guys, I came across a
No, you didn't.
news article.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I can't. Okay.
and it was about a
Championship winning team. Hail.
Oh,
Really? You of all people should actually be on my side about this because you are a Michigan fan.
am
Okay.
a Michigan fan.
Okay. When was the last time they won a national championship? 1997. I was 8 years old. How old were you? 35. Yes, I know you're old. So let's keep going here.
oh boy. Okay. Yep. This took a turn.
Sorry. Oh my. Sorry. A little
like
physical.
Missed field goal.
John
I watched
is
that game.
Very.
Rose Bowl.
Oh boy. So I was reading an article, not sports related. Shocking. I know. As I.
When he says reading, he means flipping through the pictures.
Cliff notes.
Oh yeah. Is there more?
Notes. You give him way too much credit.
What is happening right now?
We're trying
all
to
over.
mock your intelligence, and he goes with Cliff Notes saying that you can still read, and I said pictures like you need pictures.
Yeah, I was gonna comment on that, but John saved me with the cliff notes there. So thanks, buddy. I was reading the encyclopedia,
The Yoda of our time.
Britannica. What?
The Yoda of our time.
Oh, is that? Does he use cliff notes?
Probably. He doesn't speak much, but what he says is important.
Oh, it's a cliff note. What he says. What is happening on this podcast? We're all over the place. How
So
many-
you were reading.
Thanks to all the people still
You
listening.
were air quote reading.
The subject you are
I was
reading. What was it?
perusing. That's why I usually use perusing. I was
Perusing you were.
He's not wrong. You can't be mad at that.
No, I can't. That's why I'm silently seething. I was perusing a news article about a swimmer who had a quote-unquote encounter with a shark
Oh, okay.
and died. I thought the interesting thing was we've switched, we're so keen. The media is so keen now on coming to sharks' defenses.
Okay.
Because sharks can't defend
Yeah,
themselves,
sure.
and when the story
They just-
gets out, right? They're out there,
Swimming.
swimming, and this
Being sharks.
guy was in his house basically
The media is just a bunch of jaws.
Wait, hold on. You read it? Not bad.
I tried.
You read
Was though.
wasn't terrible.
Could have been worse.
It really.
I don't know how.
You read an article about a guy's encounter with a shark?
Well, what it was a shark attack.
Okay.
But I found it interesting that the media suddenly refers to them now as encounters.
Oh, a shark encounter.
Yes, that got me thinking, like, what's going on in Australia?
Well, first of all, don't be swimming in a shark's home.
You shouldn't be swimming in the ocean around Australia.
Yeah.
Or in the water in Australia.
If you can't touch, don't be there.
You shouldn't be in Australia. This is what got me. It was a penal colony.
Oh, easy.
That's a prison. Prison colony.
No. Okay.
Does anybody ever question when suddenly Australia switched from being a prison to being a country?
I thought they just presented ideas to the Shark Tank. I didn't know the sharks actually attacked.
You're fired.
You're.
Wow. Actually, if you've watched the show, the investors get pretty aggressive on the Shark Tank.
They could bite your head off.
Mr. Wonderful,
Oh,
who is my favorite, by the way.
Excuse me.
But that's not the encounter he had. This is one of those.
I'm sorry. Is that show still going?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Is what was the guy doing? Was he surfing?
He was swimming.
Oh, he was just swimming. Okay.
Taking a casual swim, as you'd say.
Okay.
And he had a shark encounter and died from it. Because we can't say shark attack because that stigmatizes the sharks,
shark?
apparently.
The shark probably was like, "Hello, my name is Bruce.
Good eye.
Good eye.
I'm just trying to say hi to you.
Can
With my teeth."
Can we throw another shrimp on the barbie?
Yes.
No. Okay.
Fish are friends, not food.
Well, it's very rude, of course, to
Yeah.
turn down a Barbie invite.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I want to know what's going on there. Does anybody know when they switched from being the prison to being the country? I've never heard of it.
All I know is if you have a problem with a shark, call Jason Statham. He's good at killing big sharks.
Wow.
It's true, right? Oh, was that not real?
It was real.
It was
That was
real.
a documentary.
It was a-
The Meg.
It was a documentary.
And The Meg 2, which I cannot recommend, even remotely.
It is
Even
it is
for
terrible.
me, that one was like, I love a good Jason Statham, shoot 'em up flick.
Sure.
But this one,
No, that was Jason Statham.
that was the appropriate.
Because he was an executive producer on that too.
Oh boy, he should not be. But as I mentioned,
Have you seen? Sorry,
No, I have
Really?
not
Oh,
seen
for-
Meg or Meg 2.
just see the first one. Don't see the second one.
don't see the second one.
I haven't seen either.
I'm agreeing with you. I think the first one was good, and it should have just stopped at that.
But that's not what my point was.
Sorry, sharks are dangerous. Stay out of the water.
His
Ken,
point
we're
is,
past
when
the
did-
shark? Does anybody
did-
know what's going on in Australia? Nobody's answering my question. This is the part of the conspiracy. You get talking about it, and suddenly they start talking about shark encounters.
everything's down
Or the
under.
Great Barrier Reef.
With the Great Barrier Reef. Why was there a barrier? I'm just saying.
It's a penal colony.
And why did they build a Great Barrier?
Because of the penal colony.
Even nature
was like
we don't want them getting out.
exactly.
And nobody can present to me, because I've never asked, but nobody can present to me the exact date that there was this switch when suddenly they were like, yeah, all the prisoners, they're free to go. And everybody's like, we're going to live here, and it's going to be a terrible place to live. Everything can kill you. What is going on there?
It is kind of funny when you think about it. Like, it is a penal colony, or it was a penal colony. And then the prisoners are like, let's form our own government.
It's a beautiful place. Yeah, right. Talking about government stealing from you. It's a bunch of criminals literally running Australia.
Like, well, hold on. You lawbreakers are forming laws and governing yourselves.
But I don't know if there's. I think the one
Sounds like America.
what? One law of Australia is just survive.
Just trying to be great again.
Government. Australia kind of regulates itself just by the natural occurrence of things.
Yes.
We have. There's videos I see on social media where the giant huntsman spiders are on the wall, and these people are holding their cats up to, and the cats are attacking the spiders. They're playing like they're bad. No, you should not do that.
First of all, if the spider can kill you, shouldn't be in your house.
I think, but apparently it's the weirdest thing. The spiders seem afraid of the cats,
Well,
which speaks to cats.
well,
Maybe
cats are evil.
Maybe the spider's allergic,
To
oh,
cats?
maybe they have a cat allergy.
Every time they sneeze,
That's a
web
good
shoots
point.
out.
Nobody. Yeah. Sorry.
I hate when my web shoots out.
So yeah, I didn't think of that, John.
Shoot out everywhere?
Everywhere.
Everywhere, oh.
I didn't think of that. Maybe they do have a cat allergy.
I did see Chris Hemsworth have a video up, and he's doing this video, like I don't know if it was for TikTok or whatever, but a social media video, and he goes, "Oh, there's a snake in my house." And he just like walks over and grabs it. No.
It's never like a garter snake.
It's like, yeah,
It's usually like a black mamba.
you don't calmly go, "Oh yeah, there's a snake in my house."
Yeah, who does that? Who's like,
There's a snake in my boot.
right, okay, aside from Woody.
Yeah.
He's the only one who can get away with that. But yeah, so maybe Woody was Australian.
Maybe.
But no, that is a normal thing in Australia.
There's a
though.
snake in my boot.
Spiders, like snakes, even I think kangaroos actually end up.
They're vicious.
They're vicious.
Kangaroos will attack people. They'll drown your dog. There's stories of your dog swim. I don't know why you're letting your dog swim in Australia, but a kangaroo will
You get
swim
a shark
out.
encounter, a kangaroo
right.
encounter.
The kangaroo will
encounters.
swim out and drown the dog.
I didn't know kangaroos could swim.
Well, they're tall, so they wade out into like probably chest high water. The dog is just, and then it's like, what does a kangaroo do? Well, see ya. Just hold the dog down until
and
it
they
dies.
usually make really weird eye contact with you while doing it.
Yeah, it's like they stare at you. It's like you see them doing. Right
and
here.
then you stare back and go, "Yeah, there's a roo in your pouch."
I think it's actually blocked. It doesn't even affect the roo.
There was a guy who punched a kangaroo who was
Yes.
like holding on to his dog. The only thing he punched it, and the kangaroo looked very shocked.
Oh, inspect that from that human being.
Who do you think you are?
Did you just hit me?
Do you know who I am?
You realize I could kick you to death.
And the kangaroo was actually Jason Statham in a costume. He was researching the role.
Yeah. And really, Jason Statham could kick you to death.
Yes, Kangaroo Jack. That's I forgot about that movie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Got the hip hop, the hippie, the hop.
Some great cinema right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Great.
Kangaroos are vicious, yeah. But
Yeah, they're not nice and friendly.
No.
well, it's amazing you say that because in Florida, I saw a video of a man. There was a
encounter.
gator down
Ooh,
there.
a
He was-
gator and gator.
He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna pet the gator." I'm like, "What? Why?
Nope,
why?
you should not.
What does the gator do? Whoosh, snaps him, and you see the video walk away, and you see his hands all bloody. I'm like, "Well, that's what you deserve. You pet a gator." Well,
Yeah, the problem is you have all these.
Oh, look at the gator. Snap. Oh, I don't have an arm anymore.
You have all these people moving down to Florida right now, and I don't think they understand what's in Florida. Is kind of like it's like a Australia theme park.
It's like
in America.
Australia light.
Yeah, it's Australia land. We have our own here in America. Maybe a little trashier, but it's there. We have it.
That was the penal colony of the Americas when we first started.
Unlike Australia, though, the Florida government's a little bit better. The criminals didn't get to run that one. They were all moved to Alcatraz.
Yeah.
I thought they stayed in Disney World.
Oh, that's, yes,
That's why Disney's
stuck
trying
in
to move
there.
out.
That's
Actually, look at the cast. You're like, why is it all like guarded and gated up and everything?
Why is there a castle?
just go buy a ticket. It'll be great. Don't worry about it.
You're like, Rapunzel, Leto. Is that a dude?
Why does he have a knife to Rapunzel's throat? But I just want to know. Nobody talks about it with Australia. I feel like we should start having a national conversation. I want to do this now that we have like 1% of our listening audience actually hails from Australia.
Ooh.
I thought I'd get them involved in
They're
it.
down
and
under, huh?
Insult them, of course, as they join
Not trying to
the
insult
menacing
them.
podcast. I am. As they join the menacing podcast.
They'll always have Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
And
That's
you know,
not a knife.
oh,
That's a knife.
the crocodile hunter. He was the best.
nice.
I think he was the only one who was holding Australia together.
Really? I mean, his kids are trying, but yeah.
His kids are great, actually.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy them. What is this son, Robert?
I have no idea.
Who are like we know the obvious ones. You have Paul. What was his name? Paul, who played Crocodile Dundee.
No,
Paul. Something.
Almost said Newman.
yes,
Not
not
quite.
makes a
Not
great salad
Well,
dressing.
Whatever. Then you have Chris Hemsworth, obviously, who's
Sure.
Australian.
Well, the Hemsworth brothers.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
They went out so bad they moved to Los Angeles.
Well, actually, no. Chris
much
moved,
better.
Chris moved away. He would move back to Australia.
Did he really?
Yeah, he didn't.
Ah, there you go.
He
Good
said
move.
the LA life was not for his kids. I'm like,
Interesting.
oh,
I
man.
wonder why.
I think Hugh Jackman is Australian, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
That's a great.
So is oh,
Nicole
my
Kidman.
Yep, thank you, Nicole.
Are you
Kidman.
serious?
Yes.
Yeah, she's Australian.
I would not have pegged her for Australian.
Why?
I don't know. I've
curious.
never heard her.
She looks very Australian
Oh,
to
she
me.
does.
Yeah.
Oh.
A white woman looks Australian.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Hugh Jackman looks really Australian too because he's white.
Actually, Hugh Jackman does not look Australian to me.
He's a Wolverine.
How is this? He yeah. It's weird.
Actually, it's funny because
Holy cow, that got really creepy.
no, it's funny I say that because
It's funny you
no,
say it.
no,
Yeah,
on Instagram and social media page, he actually said congratulations, and he played the fight song.
Oh.
Like, and I think I was trying to look up. He has
Probably wouldn't sue him.
I don't think he has any affiliation with the school. It's just because he plays Wolverine.
Right.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought maybe he had some sort of affiliation.
Well,
with the school.
I did hear that
I heard he's an adjunct professor.
female studies.
I thought he was a circus ringleader.
Or is that gender studies? I don't know. But a few years ago, Michigan State hired Gerard Butler to come in and say this is Sparta.
Oh, he's Australian, isn't he?
No, he's English.
Oh,
Oh, he's Scottish.
Oh, he is Scottish. but really, England
United
owns,
Kingdom.
yeah, owns. I mean,
pretty sure
they're a part of.
Pretty sure Scotland have a beef with that.
Well, they might, but
Freedom.
that's Ireland.
I just want, if one of our new Australian listeners can maybe give some. When did this transition happen between being a prison and being apparently a functioning government?
There you go. Yeah. With the sweet opera house.
Oh my goodness!
Well, I saw on M Live that they had posted like a cougar. Sorry.
Cougar?
Throwback to
Sorry. Yeah, throwback to if you have a cougar
Previous episode.
in Michigan killing a deer, and it says, "Please avoid very violent thing is about to happen. Please, if you don't want to watch it." I'm like, it's an animal killing an animal for survival. That's normal. And you don't even, I watched the video. You don't even see anything.
the deer had an encounter with
Yes,
the
had an
cougar.
encounter.
Well, his throat did. His throat.
Throat. Oh boy, yeah, that's
Yeah, but it was
Yikes.
it's cool to see because you never. I don't think I've ever seen a cougar here in Michigan before, but they're here too.
oh, they're here. You rarely see them.
You rarely see them, yes.
Then they pop up on your ad. Cougars in your area.
Very aggressive creatures.
I've
They
heard.
are.
They usually go for the throat.
Well, is the cougar is a mountain lion?
Yes,
They're both. Yes,
it's
both.
yeah.
It's
Cougar
the
is a
same.
mountain lion.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay.
My uncle has some land not too far away from us, about an hour north of us, and there's a black bear. That's
Why do you have to point out the color of the bear?
because that's the color of the fur.
Oh my goodness gracious!
It's like oh,
not in America where
brown
that doesn't matter.
brown bear.
It's just a bear.
Yeah. Of course, the white bear gets a real name, Polar. Yeah. Or it's because of its location, but whatever. The brown bear is usually called the grizzly, but we didn't come up with a sweet name for the black bear. It's just the black bear.
Yeah, they really ran out of steam at that point.
Yeah, they
Just like,
really.
It's
sick and
black.
tired.
It's the black bear.
Yeah.
Black bear.
Black bear.
Thanks, Adam.
That's dude. It's only like 8 in the evening. Like you can't just come up with a name for that.
I'm tired.
Dark bear.
Yeah, that would be. Oh, it's the dark bear.
I don't
The midnight,
God's like dark.
it's
seriously.
the midnight bear.
do it a little bit better, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Midnight Bear. That's the hey, Panda. Like that's a pretty clever name.
Yeah,
Panda Bear.
It'd be weird to call it the black white bear. Because that's just too long.
That's the Black and White Bear.
Yeah. So
That's
And then someone named a bear Paddington. There you go.
Yes.
Never powdered. No. But yeah, it's so cougars
How
are
did we get on bears? and
Well, because we were
cougars?
talking about, he said something about cougars, and I was like, well, there's a bear close by to us, not that
I thought,
far.
well, you said your uncle had a farm with. I thought he was going to say cougars.
No, land.
I'm like, wow, land.
Yeah, he's raising cougars.
Yeah,
Raising
just-
cougars, huh?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
cougar farm.
yeah. Don't worry about it.
Oh, there are a lot of cougars there.
Release them off into the wild.
Run free.
And
But-
he gets mauled.
Yes, but it is very interesting how sensitive we're becoming in the news, the encounters.
We can't even call it what it is. It's an attack. Because
It's an attack. Yeah.
we don't want people to get a bad impression of sharks. Oh, I'm sorry. These giant fish with razor sharp teeth
Yeah.
that will attack people.
Yeah.
You don't want them to get a bad reputation.
Right.
Maybe go and talk to them.
Yeah, stop
they probably will let you know how they feel about their
But
reputation.
it's like when you enter their territory, or if you look like something that they eat, like you can't blame the animal.
Yeah.
It's like we know the danger. We have the subconscious, the conscious. We have the common sense. Well, I think I'm going a little too far with the common sense. We have the function. Well, I think I'm going.
shark wouldn't hurt you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, let's be real, people. If you stick your arm in a bear cage,
That bear didn't want it's a cage. You even admitted it.
yeah. So, but I even see on some of the social media where they quote censor and quote words like drugs, gun, kill. It's just like, seriously.
Well, it's like your precious iPhone that Apple started moving away from the gun and did the squirt gun.
Sure.
instead
Do you
of
have
an
a gun on
actual-
your
Yep.
Yeah.
Still do.
Yeah, let's see it.
I don't have it on.
It's weird that I just asked you to see your gun, but let's see your gun.
I don't have my phone on me.
Oh, okay.
No, it is
okay.
amazing how it's like it's never the animal's fault either. Like
Yes.
I've seen a clip of, I think it was actually a circus, and one of the trainers went in there and got attacked by the tiger, and the tiger was holding on to it's like back and neck, and the guy's like, "Oh, that wasn't the tiger's fault. He was just acting instinctively. It was the trainer's fault. He shouldn't have gone in there." I'm like,
That one I kind of feel like it is.
No, it is the
wild
trainer's
animal.
no, but no, it's the
Like,
trainer's fault. But the thing is, they forgot to add that the trainer was trying to get the tiger to go away, and he was antagonizing it. So it's like, no, it kind of is the human's fault, you know.
Yeah.
The tiger's acting naturally. It's like you're entering my domain, even though it's a cage. It's my domain, you know.
Yeah.
Right, but that's the thing is we get, even with like domesticated animals, we get surprised when they go back to their biological like settings where they like bite you if you try to reach for their bone or their food or something. It's like,
I thought you loved me,
it's like, what are you doing?
taking care of you.
You do realize it's an animal. Like, don't be shocked.
Yeah.
But
Why cats knock stuff off of shelves, though, I'll never understand that one.
because they like to look at you condescendingly.
I feel like they're the only ones who aren't wild animals. They're like actual, like, the spirits of the devil.
Oh, they absolutely are. They're demons for sure. That's
Why
why
they stare at you when you do it. It's like,
yeah, that's why they look
at me,
deep
bro.
into your soul as they do something wrong, and you're just like, I'm going.
That's why when you're petting them and they're loving it, and then you stray a millimeter off of where they want you to pet them, and they bite you.
yeah,
Well, and
or
then even-
claw you to
Even
death.
at nighttime, you're walking down the hallway. Also, see these two beetle eyes look at you like, it's like,
Why do your eyes glow?
I once, when I was a child, we had cats.
Sure.
And there was a storm that woke me up at night, and lightning flashed in the room. And this is a true story. And
If you have to say it's a true story, it's not.
well, because I feel like people aren't going to believe me, but this happened. Mm-hmm. So there I am, laying in bed, and the lightning flashes, and the cat is illuminated in the middle of the room.
Oh, illuminated.
So I'm like, oh, there's the cat. And another flash of lightning, cat's gone. Nowhere to be found.
Well,
my
wait.
door was closed.
oh wow.
I'm just saying. I don't know how I got in. I don't know how I got out.
Meow. I'm sorry.
Thank you, John. But that is the sound a cat makes.
Yeah. Good
They're-
job,
They are very
McDonald.
What do you see and say?
Jeez.
The cow says.
It's funny because when I was a kid, we had a cat, and
back in 1965.
Wow. Wow.
Shots fired.
Not that old.
Oh my goodness, that's an instigation. Right
Yeah,
there.
no kidding. But I was trying to call the cat up onto my bed, and I didn't, because the cat was in my room, and I was like, hey, if you're in my room, just come up here. I'll pet you, whatever. And I called it. I was like, come on. And I like got off my bed to go pet. I like sat up in my bed to pet the cat. And when I went to go do that, the cat jumped at my face, had claws, and scraped my cheek, both cheeks of my face. I was like, yeah, I'm done with you. Go away.
Is that why you grow the beard to cover up the scars?
No.
Oh, okay.
I grow the beard because I'm a man. That's debatable.
That's in the podcast.
Yeah.
So.
I can't fight. Oh, speaking of which, everybody saw the guy that was in court in Las Vegas.
Oh, yes, who attacked the judge?
Yeah, he was apparently there to get a sentence or to reduce or to like plead with the judge to have mercy on his domestic violence charge. And I don't know what happened, but apparently the judge didn't go for it. So he decided to be violent
Yeah,
against
seems like a good way to get the judge to come to your side, attack them physically.
Yeah. And when I saw that, we just had discussed about how I don't fight apparently. Or
yeah, that's right.
Like,
you would not have been the bailiff to have in
yeah,
that courtroom.
I or the lawyer, possibly the judge even, because I would have probably screamed.
He suggested it, bro. Go jump the judge. This will help. This will work.
Yeah, this will definitely. It's a strategy. Don't worry about it.
So before we wrap up, though, we did do a poll on our episode Cowboys versus Lions.
Oh.
Now, I realized after posting it, so in the episode we had talked about the correct pronunciation for documentary.
Yeah.
So I put it to the listeners.
Sure.
Not realizing that it's kind of tougher, because it's just one word. So when you give people three different options for the pronunciation, it's a little tough to kind of spell it out there.
It's just one word.
People. It's just all the. So I guess it's really kind of tough to convey.
So was it about 100% on one word?
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
What did our
the third option,
which is
of course it's the
documentaries
one we had said in the podcast. So that
maybe
intern who posted that didn't give him quite proper directions.
Yeah, maybe we should have specified with the intern. Do it phonetically.
Phonetically, yes. When so next time we'll
next
remember that.
Next
Thank
time.
you for all those who participated.
Yeah.
It was of course the third option.
Yeah. Was it?
Which we all know.
Yeah,
that was
exactly. That was the correct.
It was the correct. That's
option.
the proper pronunciation. Yeah. So that's all we've got for listeners.
All right. Well, hey guys, listeners, listen. If you have
Baba Yagas,
if you guys know of or have an idea about when Australia actually became a fully functional nation with rules and whatnot, please let us know, and you can do that by hitting this up on X.
I posit that nobody actually knows, and nobody
not
questions
even Australians.
it. Nobody even questions it. And Australia is still a prison colony. Just they took over. They staged a riot.
Yeah,
and
it's actually ran by prisoners.
Yeah,
people that broke the law.
The whole place.
Unlike the U.S., where no one breaks the law or gets on lists. Okay. Hit us up at on X. Almost said Twitter again. On X.
Shame.
I know.
It's 2024. Get it right.
Can't teach a old dog new tricks.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
At Menacing Podcast or Facebook at Menacing Podcast. Or you could just write us a nice paragraph or two. No limit. you can send that to the menacing pod. Well, not the, but send it to menacingpodcast@gmail.com.
We did have somebody tell me, because I will occasionally put the email address in the description,
Yeah.
and it apparently comes up as a link. Somebody told me they really like that. So I will be continuing to do that.
Perfect.
So you can find the link right in the episode description.
Perfect. Yeah, look there, click on that, send us your thoughts, and don't send us your concerns or criticism because we don't. Yeah, we're not gonna listen.
Everybody's gonna try to criticize greatness.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So just send us your suggestions maybe, and how much you agree with us.
We like that. We're an interactive podcast.
Exactly. And until next week, stay loose, stay cool, and
Go Lions.
okay.
Oh,
go
that
Lions.
one, I didn't see that one
They're in
coming.
the playoffs.
Oh, I know.
They're good.
Yeah.
Cougars, mountain lions. What?
Well, Lions. We'll just go with Lions.
Okay,
Simba.
just generic.
Yeah.
Like.
Ah, yes.